Scottish Dance Theatre are a dance company based in the creative hub of Dundee Rep. It was founded in 1986 by Royston Muldoon, and it's the only contemporary dance company that has a full-time ensemble in Scotland, and one of the few in the UK actually. It started as a development opportunity for dancers based in Scotland to engage with communities in the city of Dundee, where we are based. The company has now developed a national and international reputation, and we have a wonderful ensemble of versatile, inquisitive dancers with their own individual creative voice. Typically, a repertoire dance company has an artistic director that acts as a curator and invites different choreographers to create a portfolio of work in collaboration with the dancers. Usually we're talking about double or triple bill programs of short works that are toured in the mid and large scale theatres. That model was already in crisis, I would say, before the pandemic. And I think the pandemic has just exacerbated this crisis. The change in cultural habits, a touring circuit that has collapsed, and the chronic underfunding of the arts have contributed to this situation. So, as an artistic director of Scottish Dance Theatre, I'm interested in seeing how we can keep the core of this model, but evolve it, make it fit for purpose in the 2020s.
My name is Jess, and I am Associate Director of Engagement at Dundee Rep and Scottish Dance Theatre. So obviously when the theatre closed in March, that was quite an anxious time, and there was an initial moment of panic about what we would do next. But then we spent some time talking to each other and having some big conversations about what it was that we wanted to achieve. And the company has found a new resilience and a new energy for looking outside of things that we used to do and finding new solutions to current problems. And actually, that has offered some quite exciting developments. And we're leaning into that. We're leaning into the possibility and the potential of this time as teaching us something about connecting with audiences, about reimagining possibilities, and making art which feels relevant to the moment that we live in.
Our vision is that of a world in motion, a world that embraces dance and its transformative power. And our mission is to create dance experiences that are meaningful, innovative, and inclusive, and to share them sustainably and ethically, locally, nationally, and internationally.
Since we haven't been able to use the physical building of the theatre, we've had to reimagine new ways to engage with our audiences and to create content and artistic experiences in this time. The first thing we did right back in the beginning in April was we had an idea for a project called Where Are You Dundee?, which is about trying to link with our audiences and the people in our local area to ask them to tell us stories of this time as it was for them. Each week we gave 3 new creative tasks, and they were things like dance on your everyday walk, create a dance with a big reveal, take a photograph of an object which has taken on new significance for you. And in doing that, our audiences gave us back the stories and the moments that meant something to them, and together we made an artwork.
Our model is evolving, so we want to expand the type of content that we are creating. Not only performances for theatres, but also outdoors, digitally, immersive performances. We want to present work in different scales, in different formats. We want to deepen the connection with communities, so perhaps spreading less wide, but going deeper and building more meaningful relationships. We want to widen the pool of artists that we work with, so that there is a range from the most cutting-edge and internationally acclaimed choreographers to emerging voices, voices that perhaps haven't been represented so far. Every Map Has a Scale is a performance and research project aiming to connect Scottish dance theatre more deeply with our local communities and landscape. Chapter 1 has seen the dancers visiting different neighbourhoods in the city, engaging with different people, different communities, and building relationships to then develop an outdoor performance. The sense of value has really shifted in this time. We are thinking less about climbing the ladder of high arts and more about what's the value of what we do. What's the value in contributing to the development of artistic and civic communities? We want to collapse the hierarchies between high and low art, the barriers between theatre and dance, and between what is deemed as professional and participation.
Participation has always been a big part of what we do here in the artistic community of Dundee. It's right at the root of Scottish Dance Theatre as an organisation, and it will continue to be a huge and exciting force of what we do in the future.
For us, this year is about service. What is needed from us, for our communities, for our audiences, for the artists that we engage with. It's also an opportunity to prototype models, to try things.
I've learned about being responsive and flexible and agile and trying to be creative and to see restrictions as possibilities rather than shutting down. I've learned that the arts is really, really fundamental to who we are as human beings, although I think I already knew that. But it has given us a sense that actually community matters, art matters, expressing ourselves matters, and we need these things going forward.
I think there is no more too big to fail. Everyone can fail, we've all seen it. It's a really vulnerable moment for the arts, so if there's anything that maybe we can share with others is this sense of embracing change and the unknown and trying to hold that space with integrity and with support and care for others.